Well, hello there, YouTube. And welcome to October the 19th of 2016. I think the weather people have lost their minds. Because it's supposed to be an 80% chance of rain again today. And as you can see, it's very much so beautiful out here. Very cold. It's 37 degrees. Not that that's very cold, but that's cold enough. But, yeah, I'm not complaining, mind you. It's just when they say it's gonna... Alrighty then. When they say it's gonna dump, you expect it to dump. But, I love it when they make these kind of mistakes. Beginning to wonder if you were coming there, woman. That's beautiful with the fog and up in the trees. Then we're gonna go into the fog. I love those little winter morning looks. The fog is set in. The danger level is high. It's foggy as heck down here in Vancouver, which is a sign that it's going to be a very beautiful day. Somebody got busted for going too fast. Look here, Mama. It's nice and beautiful down here at the shop. That was the fog we just came from. Get over here, it's all real nice and pretty.
You can see color.
Yeah. Now this is really cool. Look at that. I have no idea what year or anything it is. I just walked, I was coming up here for a cup of coffee and spotted it sitting here. Wow. That's incredible.
Okay. Well, yeah, just give me a call back, whatever, dude. Yeah, they are. Alright, that's it. Bye. What do you think, Smoke?
This is way, way cool. What year is this?
41.
41? That is so cool. Woman, I was hoping to get home and take the iron for a quick spin, but it's not looking very promising out here. What happened? It was gorgeous all day.
I know.
Why?
I don't know. Well, maybe
All right.
it'll be prettier
Yeah.
that way.
Let's see what happens when we get there. Check this out. There's a helicopter going down the road. That is a firefighting helicopter. Has a little tank underneath there. So the water is dripping on my windshield. This is not a good sign for a ride. Come on now. You've been nice all day. Don't rain on me now. Something tells me I'm not going to be riding out here.
No. What are they all looking for?
I don't know. You're looking for something.
Yeah.
The old post office run. Well, we made it home. And as you can see, it's too dark. Too dark to record anything out here. Although the Hero 5 Black does a lot better than the Session. Still really dark. Plus we're listening to the presidential debate live on the phone, and so anyway, grabbing some stuff out of the car here and heading in. Oh, look, the little woman came out to help pack stuff in. That crazy little pack mule, Mama. Pack mule. So needless to say, everything's wet. And there'll be unfortunately no iron ride. And when the skies are cloudy, It just goes completely dark.
And damp.
Yeah, dark and damp. I mean, it feels like we're coming home like an hour later than what we did last night. Just because of the cloudy skies makes it darker looking out here. Come on, girls. Whoa. Leo says, I'm ready to play.
Oh, yeah.
We'll let you guys hear Happy Leo do his little howls. What's going on, Leo?
Okay, don't jump.
How are you?
Yeah, did you have a good day? Yeah.
Yeah, Leo.
You want to
Hello there, YouTube. How the heck are you today? We're doing fine. It was beautiful today until I think probably about the time I decided to ride my iron when I got home. I thought I could get home. You know, I got about 20 minutes. I can go for a little ride. I thought I'd make it home and go for a little spin on the iron.
He sabotaged it. He
Yeah.
said something.
Yeah, I
And here
even
comes the
answered
rain.
somebody's comment thinking, you know what, I might even go for a ride. I don't remember if that was on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. And I probably jinxed myself at that point. But anyway, it was raining. And then because it's cloudy, you can throw out sunset because it gets dark quick. Way quick.
Yeah, I dread when the time changes.
Yeah, that's right around the corner. In fact, November 6th, I believe. Crazy.
Yeah, when you fly off.
Yeah. But what do you guys think of that Indian 4? Is that wicked cool or what? There's I don't know if any of you guys know there's some history to that Indian 4. Indian had it from 28 to 42. That one there is the last second to last year they ceased production of that thing in 42. I think it was a result of the war, and then after the end of the war they just never brought it back. And that's actually not an Indian motorcycle. That's actually an Ace Motorcycle Company, or Ace Motor Company. And a little interesting tidbit on Ace motorcycles is that was actually owned by William. Is that right? William Henderson. Remember the Henderson 4s, the Henderson motorcycles. He started Henderson, sold everything to Excelsior. Is that right? Excelsior. And I was either late teens or early 20s. I think it was like 1919 or something like that. I think he still worked there or something. They had some kind of a falling out of some sort. So he bailed out. And him and some other guy, I think the other guy was the funding, started Ace Motorcycles. And basically built it the same as the original Henderson. But because now Henderson was owned by Excelsior, he couldn't... You had to be careful about copyrights and stuff like that. But Henderson, I don't think he's even 40 years old. He's in his late 30s. In 1923 or something like that, got into a wreck test riding some new sporty version of an Ace motorcycle. I guess he never gained consciousness and died in the hospital. I don't know if it was the same day or whenever, but he never came to after the wreck. And then Ace Motorcycles just kind of lumbered about until Indian bought it in 1927. I don't think there was any new models from like 22 on, but I think they were like off and on making them, but I don't know the details of all that stuff. But at any rate, Indian bought Ace Motorcycle, bought the company. And then in the following year, 1928, they came out with it was called the Indian Ace. And then the following year, I think they called it the Indian 401, based on some design that Henderson was making. And then from there on, it just was called the Indian 4. So there's a little Indian 4 history lesson for you. And one unique thing about that 1941 that we have, that was the first year of the putting the 16-inch wheels with the big, what they refer to as big balloon tires back then, and I think it was either 40 or 41. I'm not sure which was the first year for the, the big, classic Indian fenders being on that, essentially an Ace motorcycle. But those things, if you ever hear one of them run, you can YouTube these things. If you ever hear one of them run, they sound a lot like an old, four-cylinder Honda, like the old 350, 400, 500, and 554s. They have that very similar sound to them. But really cool. I guess this one runs, but the owner has the key to it or whatever. I'd love to hear this thing run. I'd really. I'm sure it's in a state that it's not runnable. I'm sure the tank's been drained and preserved and stuff. At any rate, I'd love to hear it run. Really cool.
That would be cool.
So, there's Motorcycling 101 for the 19th day of October. And tomorrow we'll discuss
whatever else pops up.
Something motorcycles, most likely.
I know it. Something, I'm sure.
Always fascinated, especially old motorcycles are just absolutely fascinate the hell out of me.
Yeah, I like old bikes. I love old cars, old trucks, especially. Love old trucks.
Yeah. Oh, I got to show you.
That's my dream one day, an old truck.
So what do you guys think of that new CBR 1000 RR? At first glance, you think it's the same old CBR 1000 RR? Oh, man. It's called the SP here. And it's called the Fireblade ED or something like that in Europe. Wow.
That
32,
really
33
cool.
pounds less.
It's beautiful.
How do you do that with a motorcycle? 10 extra horsepower? That's nuts. Oh, and it's just a work of art.
Yeah, that thing is really
Honda is
pretty.
so funny. They're so cautious about everything. And it's, and then when they decide, all right, it's time to, push it to the top, or let's do something serious, and then they just literally blow everybody away. Then they'll sit back for the next 10 years, and they'll blow everybody away, and they usually do something that, like, reinvents motorcycles, the old CB750, all those things, the Gold Wings. They're always like sport bikes, when they came out with the Interceptor, back in '83. That just, like, super bike and sport bikes just changed forever after that. It's nuts. Honda's a pretty fascinating. You want to study a company, study Honda. Very fascinating. I got to meet, I can't even say his first name. I can't say his first name.
Hiroshito? No, that's not right.
I can't. Oh my God, I can't pronounce old man Honda's name. But anyway, I got the chance to meet him in 1984. He passed away in 1988. But I got a chance to meet him in Reno, Nevada at the motorcycle dealer show in 1984. Very fascinating. And if you ever see any of the old commercials, or there's like a lot of these narrated little things. Do a search for old Honda commercials and stuff on TV. That's really cool. They're narrated by that one guy that used to do stuff back in the...
I love his voice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
But you always hear people talking about Honda having this big, toothy smile. He was like, had the biggest set of teeth, it seemed like. And he pronounced Honda as Honda. Honda. Yeah. He goes, thank you very much.
You and Dave
Honda.
all went, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And oddly enough, Mac Davis was the star entertainer.
Oh, that's right.
And we mingled with him.
Big.
He was big at that
Okay.
time, and he got into, I think it was country singing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he sung and stuff on the stage, and he mingled with us in a ballroom afterwards. It was pretty cool. He's a big boy.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's a big man.
God, I was a young little thing. And it was a chance thing. One of the guys, a friend of the owner that was going to go to the show with him, couldn't make it. And And I just seen that owner yesterday at the store. I
know,
don't know if he
he's
wants
such a
me
sweetie.
rattling his name
Yeah,
off, but
we won't say it, but
Yeah,
we love him.
yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, he's such a cool guy.
Him and I always do this. And he goes, "You worthless," and I go, "You godforsake." I don't know where that came from, but we'll see each other all the way across the store, and you know that store is huge. You know, he'll go like, you know, "Your day's coming."
I know.
I don't know what's ever coming, but we both do this little standoffish, funny thing or whatever. It's fun. He's a lot of fun.
I always get hugs when he comes in.
Yeah,
So
he's
that's
a cool
better
guy.
than yeah, he's such a sweetie.
Yeah, his old man was part of the store up until it closed, and his dad was awesome too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty funny. Very serious man, but he was also very funny.
Miss little Buffy.
Buffy is Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah, a blonde Cocker Spaniel. Oh, I mean, they were horrible because there were stairs.
Oh yeah.
And they would get poor Buffy going like no other. And they would get her running up and down the stairs. This poor little thing. I mean, she's like round as a little butterball.
Yeah, we
You
did a lot of work to maintain her health. She was.
I know it.
She
Give
was
her exercise.
fed more than she was exercised.
I know it.
Get her all riled up. Well, I think sometimes
She's like,
she was
you know,
serious.
Leo, you know, when he gets to doing his laps. That's the way Buffy was, up and down the stairs.
Yeah,
You know.
that was a lot of fun. That was a fun time. That was the old mom and pop shop kind of thing. You know,
Yeah.
everything was
Miss
handled.
that.
There was no corporation. Everything was done right there in your face. You know.
Yeah.
Very personal, that was a lot of fun. And then there was a weird economy thing that affected all the lumber business there in Longview, and I mean Longview all but dried up.
Yeah, I mean all the shops. It wasn't just that one.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
it was nuts.
every, you know.
You know what's weird at the same time? I mean Longview just like dried up. The day, you know, well, I was told the night before, then the day we went in, it was discussed that you know, they're shutting the store down. This is it, you know. And the very next day I drove to Portland and got a job at Portland Honda.
Yeah.
And it was, I mean, for the next 3 years, we were the #1 Honda dealer in the country for 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
It was not just the West Coast, the country.
Yeah, that
nuts.
was cool. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it very, very much. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to like. Try not to dislike. Hit that subscribe button and share it if you'd like to. And you guys have a wonderful day tomorrow, okay?
You stop the niceties. You tell them you must share it.
Please share. Please, please.
You guys do what you want to do. We're just glad you come back every day.
Exactly.
And I still have to wonder. I look in here and I see, wow, people viewing this thing? What is wrong with you people? I go, Kelly, they keep coming back.
I know
Why?
it.
No, really, we do appreciate it.
Very much.
I know we tell you guys that all the time, and
But we really do.
Yeah.
I mean, we
It's
truly,
awesome.
really do.
I wish I could answer every comment as it comes. Every once in a while, I'll get this, like this wintertime. You guys know this. It's like, what the hell's going on? He's answering comments. I get these little moments like, I can answer comments right quick. I wish I could absolutely answer every comment that comes through. There's just so many. So many, it's just impossible. But I read absolutely every comment. Good, bad, sad, or glad.
Yeah.
Everyone. Never one do I miss.
That's
Ever.
awesome. You're better than me because I get busy doing other stuff and I don't.
Yeah, well, you
And-
do more on the Facebook thing.
Yeah.
She catches stuff because she'll ask me, hey, Shawn,
Did you
so-and-so,
see
so-and-so's
so-and-so?
asking about this and that. I go, oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then I said,
Yeah.
okay, Shawn says this.
But anyway, you guys are awesome. Mama, well, I mean, we have really rattled on.
Not so much me. Okay. I'm not the rattle box.
She can be, though.
I can, but sometimes it's hard to be.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Take care now. Bye-bye.